Richard Ashworth, Conservative MEP for the South East. The European Court of Justice has vindicated the EU when it comes to state aid that was planned for SeaFrance from the state rail operator SNCF. Do you agree with what the court's said?
Yes, it was a good, sound decision. And it's sound because state aid to operators such as SeaFrance, when they're clearly not profit-making companies, state aid for those is anti-competitive. Spelling it out, that means it is virtually impossible for private companies and private operators and contractors to compete in those markets. And if you drive away those private operators, then the public will find they have less choice, they'll find prices go up, and that's bad news for consumers.
Although in this case, that's exactly what ultimately has happened, that because SeaFrance weren't allowed these loans from the rail operator, the French rail operator, indeed eventually SeaFrance went bust. That means less competition we've ended up with on the routes from Dover.
It leaves the market open for other operators to come into the marketplace. Now, the difficulty there is that the Channel Tunnel with the existing system is actually a cheaper offering or a better quality offering to consumers right now, and it is very difficult to compete with that. But it is the fact that private companies can compete. Now, whether that doesn't determine whether they will do so on a financially beneficial basis or not, but the fact that they can compete on a free and fair basis, not having to compete with governments which are subsidised by taxpayers who have got bottomless pockets, means it is a fair marketplace.
What's the future for routes on this on the connection between Dover and Calais if there isn't much competition left, because there doesn't seem to be much able to continue in the present climate?
It's entirely a commercial decision. The market will adopt or absorb whatever it can. If, for example, the price of Eurotunnel gets too high or availability of Eurotunnel is not good enough, then that will create an opportunity for private investors. But private investors are not going to invest if they know they have to compete with state-aided, nationalised companies who have got bottomless pockets. They have to know that if they're going to compete, it is done on a free and fair basis, and that's why it's been a good decision on behalf of the European Union this week.